Here we go. All right, everybody. Here we are once again. It's the original Friday Night Vibe. I'm T Cash. You're also listening to this on 89.5 KPOO, the soul of San Francisco, with my boy KBZ Fashizi and the Rap Snacks radio show, radio hour, KPOO.com as well. Let's just get straight into it. I'm going to look at you and I'm also look at the homies. You know what I mean? Look at you. Look at the homies. Okay. These two gentlemen right here actually don't need an introduction, but we are going to give them their flowers while they are here. The rollout of the red carpet, you know what I mean? Straight up. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else into heel toe, running for the one and only Onyanga Dean, captain of Bay Area's very own Black Man Run, the Bay Area chapter, and vice captain Darnell Turner from Black Men Run. He is also a member of this glorious brotherhood. And guess what, everybody? Everybody watching this right now, visually on the YouTube channel, that's right. I'm a member too. We're about how many days? About five, 5 days out now from the Oakland Running Festival.
About that.
Yeah, 5 days out.
Yeah.
And this medal right here is what they give you when you finish the half marathon. So I just wanted to say big thanks to everybody at the Oakland Running Festival, Oakland Marathon, Kaiser Permanente, half marathon, 13.1 miles. You see this little mural right here, Oakland Dreams, and on the back we have a little bit of something dedicated to my boy Mike Dream from the TDK crew. All right. So let's just get into this. Let me straighten myself out. Okay. Let's just get into this, straight into it. What is Black Man?
So I'll go and start off, Darnell. I'll give it a technical. So I'm Onyanga Dean, and thank you, Brother T Cash, for Tommy, for that great introduction right there, that great rollout, and congratulations, because you did your thing out there on the course.
Yes, sir.
We're so happy to have you as a member of Bay Area, Black Men Run Bay Area. Just you represent a brother to the fullest. You embody it. So having said that, I'm going to go straight into our mission statement. I'm a mission statement guy. So our mission is basically to encourage health and wellness among African American men by promoting a culture of running or jogging to stay fit. We welcome runners of all skill levels to join us. So it's not just exclusively for Black men, but it really is for us, because I'll give you a little of my background. I started running in elementary, probably just like most brothers. Started running in elementary, messed around a little bit in junior high. High school, I ran track. Went out to the Air Force, discovered in the Air Force that I could actually run distances, even though the distances weren't sexy to us. You know, we like to sprint. We like to sprint in the Olympics, you know, crawl, all those guys. We like to sprint. So basically, I realized I had a little more endurance. So I started doing 5Ks. I started doing 10Ks, charity runs. One thing for me is that I didn't see a lot of us out there. So brothers, and Darnell, I know you're going to speak to your truth on this, but brothers I know in my immediate circle, they didn't think running was sexy. I'd say, hey, I'm going to go out and run 3 miles. They'd be like, why?
Right. Yeah.
So basically, that's a little bit about me. But what Black Man Run also is, and the most important thing, it's about increasing the health and well-being of African American men. Because if you look at the statistics, we're always on the tail end of the statistics. On the news, you look, everything's negative about us. It's just all bad. I mean, if I weren't Black, I don't think I'd want to be Black. If you look at all the statistics,
Right.
early we that like wow. So basically, some of those statistics, so unfortunately, were true, but we're doing better. Just hypertension, high blood, all that other stuff, stroke, a little bit of everything. attributed to our health and well-being and us
Yeah.
taking care of ourselves. So, what actually I'm gonna leave the historian part to Darnell because
Yeah. Yeah.
the movement actually started in Atlanta by two brothers. But I'm gonna pass it over to Darnell and let
Yeah.
him do his thing.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
All
So
right.
I was one of those guys that probably said why. Um,
Right.
so I wasn't. I hated running. You know, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was one of
Yeah.
the slowest brothers coming. I was probably the slowest, including non-African Americans coming up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
last time I
Right.
ran, prior to
Hmm.
me picking up at age 51, about 7 years ago, I'm telling my age, was
Hey,
basic
nothing wrong
training.
with that.
You
Mm.
know, that's the last time I ran consistently. It was
Yeah.
1983 down in hot
Right.
Texas.
Wow.
Um,
Wow.
and one day I just decided, let me get out and run, and actually enjoyed it.
Mm.
And
Hmm.
again, as we know in our community, running is not a big thing. Once everyone's that young track star, and you get away from school, you
Yeah.
start eating bad, you gain weight,
Right.
all those
Right.
things that plague, as Onyanga mentioned, our
Right.
community. So I was the
Right.
poster
Right.
child again.
Right.
Why run? Why are you running?
Right.
I see a few
Right.
brothers running through town, like, man, why is he running?
Hmm. Hmm.
But
Hmm.
again, I just started one day, and then I was doing things on my own. I happened to be at home listening to NPR,
Mm.
and they
Okay.
were interviewing Black Men Run in Philadelphia. And I said, "Oh, wow!" And it was a
Okay.
really good piece. And so I, jumped on the internet, looked up, saw that they're right there in Philly. I was outside of Philly,
Yeah.
linked up with them, and got hooked. Met some brothers that were all different backgrounds, all different levels and skills, but all had that goal of just living a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
That I thought I was healthy.
Yeah.
I was you know just living, but thinking I
Yeah.
was in good shape, but I wasn't. I would bicycle, but I
Okay.
wasn't in good shape. You
Right.
know, go visit the doctor. Yeah, you should do this. You should do that. But I'm like,
Hmm. Hmm.
um, what didn't realize I was on that path of
Yeah.
obesity, or that path of hypertension,
Yeah.
cardiovascular, all the things that plague um, our community. I was
Yeah.
headed on that path for sure.
Yeah.
But again, as I said, I got hooked with the Philly chapter. Did my first K in November of 2015, I think it was, a
Okay.
Rocky Run.
Yeah.
And from there, that environment was like, wow, I hadn't felt that in years. Just being around like-minded folks that looked like me, that you
Yeah.
know cared about just helping each other,
Yeah.
encouraging each other, and
Yeah.
and from there, I just, okay, this is it. My son, who is special needs, he was also coming out of high school.
Mm.
It gave an opportunity for him and I to hang out together. And those who
Yeah.
know me knows he hangs out with me everywhere I go,
Right.
with the running.
That's true. This is
And
true.
it gave us a chance to hang out, bond, and continue to do things. Gives him something to look forward to. You
Mm.
guys know he loves being out there, no matter what. Isaiah
Yeah. Yeah.
always smiling.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Out
it's
ahead of
been
everybody.
a nice path, and then me continuing through this, what I call this um, midlife crisis part two.
Right.
Ended up you know, I jokingly say I gave my wife a choice. I came home
Mm.
one day and I said, um, "You got a choice to make. I can get a Harley, a convertible Corvette, and a side chick, or I can quit my job and move to California." He wanted to live in California. But the neat thing of a group like Black Men Run being, across the country and even international,
Oh
we have
wow.
folks in different countries, is that
Yeah.
I had an installed network of folks. So
Mm.
I linked up before I even moved out to the Bay Area.
Yeah.
It was just nice that I could just slide in. Again, same thing, like-minded people, encouraging, welcoming,
Right.
encouraging. It just made my move from the East
Yeah.
Coast to the West Coast that
Yeah.
much easier.